I don't want to wait. No, you wait. All right, and then real quick, let me pull up on my phone your stream so I can see what is happening. I hate that it doesn't know me well enough to just go straight to the Bats Vixen channel. Like, what's up with that? Well, that's just rude. I'm going to take you to the PvP spaceship zone today and let you work out some of your aggressions. All right. Get the hell on. Oh, wait. I don't have a grapple hook. I'm getting my characters confused. I can do it. The climb registration is a little wonky the last couple days, I noticed. Like, it can be a little wonky, and it gets a little wonky in Conan too sometimes, where it's like, you know you should be able to climb that, but you're just kind of stuck moving sideways or hanging and not moving. What's happening? Why is it... There we go. Making me mad. We'll get back to it. I'm gonna miss it too. It's been fun. I've done more streaming this past 4 days than I've done in like the last couple months. I've been doing it more, but before that it was just very few and far between. You know, just amateur hour. Every once in a while go live. But this has been a whole nother type of dealio. Where did we come in? We came in over here. We got to find the bike because it's not in my pocket. It's parked somewhere. Or is it? See it out here either. We had a bike when we came this way, right? We would have had to. Yeah. We might have found a really interesting bug. Because I don't have a tool in my pocket on this character that lets me pop the bike out. You know what I mean? Like there's this bike saving, recreating tool thingy, and I don't have that. And I thought, well, you know, maybe it's in my bag and not in my hotbar. It is not in my bag either. So either I never made that tool on this character, and I'm thinking of the other character, or we have some kind of weird bug and it's deleted my tool when the bike along with it, which will make getting home, you know, all the more interesting, I guess. Not seeing one either. Yeah, I thought that would be a thing too, but I hate to tell you this, my friend, but it seems like somebody might have stole our wheels. And it may have been FunCon themselves. I don't see it either. Where'd you go? We need to get in a group. Get in group. I invited you.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Get fucked. Do it in 1 minute too. All right, so back over here, we're gonna jump back down into our, just like the first step down in that hole again. Because clearly, if we don't take some kind of cover, we'll die. And that's, you know, I mean, that's one way to start a stream, but probably not the ideal way. We could, but I'd lose 30,000 Solari. Well, let's That might be our bike. Or is that one totally busted? Yeah, that's not ours anyway. It doesn't say. Through here. Well, you can't see no mo. Oh my God, let me let go of the wall. It's like totally stuck on stupid this morning. Maybe it's a muscle memory thing. I don't know.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
So we can watch the sandstorm pass in real time on our map. So we know when it's safe to crawl back out of this freaking place again. Yeah, we're not too far from home. It's not that big of a deal. But, yeah, it'll be fun. I'm going to change my one ability back to the Bendu sprint. So if I need to book it across the desert, I can do so. Copy, copy. You were up early today compared to I just figured your weekend schedule was different than your weekday schedule. Yes, that would be a hell of a way to wake up. All right, let's climb out of here. In your building. Yeah, no. I'm not for that. I'm against that on general principles, actually. Yeah. I went outside. It is very sunny. But, yeah, well, I walked over to this other bike, and I pulled out my welding tool, because I have the welding tool and the wire, and I thought maybe I could repair it. But it's like, this vehicle's wrecked, bro. You can't repair this. I'm like, that's not cool. Well, it either does or Beta ate it because we logged out and we didn't, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know the answer to that. So, and, oh, there's more plants here. If you want to jump over that little wall, we'll run back to the house. I'm on the, there you are. Okay. Got this. We're gonna have to. It'll be all right in a minute. Is that what you're telling me? That would be a first. If we could capture you killing a worm or even climbing one, we'd be doing good, you know. Because I don't think anybody's been able to do either of those things. Uh-oh. I'm gonna get munched. We're so screwed! Right? Oh my God, that thing was right there. Look, turn around and look behind you. It is right there. We got so lucky. And I need shade. Oh my god, it almost got us. That is bananas. That's as close as we've gotten since we started anyway. My god, that was crazy, and we got all that on film too. I love it. That was bananas. I love it. This game is tense, you know? It's got like moments of, and these aren't like, the thing I love about that the most is this isn't like, oh, you know, you ran into a level 100 super mutant. I'm not talking shit on Fallout. I'm just saying this isn't like, oh, look, there's a Scorch Beast Queen. You know, we better fight or run or whatever we're going to do. This is like, you can't win and you're going to die if you stay where you're at. So fuck you. It's like an environmental hazard, not a monster. You know what I mean? We made it. We tempted fate, though. Stopping in the shade here. We're 267 meters from the house. So we got this. It is. It's very epic. Oh, I plan on fully getting ate by a sandworm before I log off. Because sure as hell can't take it with us. Serious? I thought you were a player. Dumbass. Yeah, that's what I thought. Who's dead now? You! That's right. If I act like a cannibal and eat you like an animal. Alright, good news. We still have one bike. Because we made one for you too, so. All is not lost. I went inside. Yep. I got tired of standing around the sun. So. It was pretty intense. Yep. Yeah, no worries. We'll get that. We'll get that sorted. But I think the first thing we need to do is though is top up on our water, and we want to wait till nightfall anyway. So. No, I'm in the house. I'm staying in the shade. It's super hot. It's like 130. It's like 50 C, man. Just opens just like that. I love that whole that dichotomy of like the daytime is dangerous and the nighttime is the right time, as opposed to like almost every other game, you know? Yes. Oh yeah. I've always been that way though. And just the reason why I stay up late and get up early. Because that's the only time when, like, psychically I feel like I can let my shields down a little bit. Because other times it's just like the air is filled with the presence of billions of people up and doing their thing, you know? And all that's coming through is my radio, you know? Well, some of us do. Some of us do, yeah. I think that people that are more on the extroverted side of the scale, like naturally where they thrive, you know, um, when they are up and around and they feel like not that energy of all the people, not that kind of radio, you know, tuning, the static of all that energy, I think they feel exposed, you know, they feel, oh, this isn't good. Whereas we're like, peace, quiet, zen, you know. So right. I don't think so. I think a lot of streamers are kind of naturally introverted, or at least I think we're all kind of on a spectrum where we have some elements of introversion and extroversion. You know what I mean? I don't think you know, to go which one are you, this or that, it isn't really an accurate way of looking at it, right? Although maybe for some people, you know, maybe they're all the way one direction, and who knows. I don't think there's anything wrong with that, though. That's all there is to it. Damn it. You were like, I'm out of here. See ya. We're not getting on it quite yet. I'm just trying to figure out. Yeah, I don't have that tool to recall the bike or anything, so I'm gonna have to make another one for this bike. Well, we could, but if we can make one before we go, it's probably better to have the backup tool. I'm not opposed to just tempting fate because there's nothing to lose. Ewok in the house. Apparently. I'm gonna have to take you to a PvP area, get some of this aggression out. When was the last time you upgraded your skills? Spent your skill points and stuff? Okay, so all of the round skills in your various skill trees that you've unlocked are passives, and you can just put, I think you've already figured that part out, right? You can just put points into the passives and they're just running all the time. And then the octagon ones are techniques, and they're, you don't have to activate them. Yeah. Would you look at that? True death. Well, your playstyle doesn't even fit the voice part of it. The running part, the Bindu sprint, works great for you. But your playstyle is like just charge in and start doing shit. Whereas like the voice thing would be better for people who like to stand back and pull singles out of groups and, you know, that kind of stuff. Yeah, you're like, I ain't waiting around pulling singles out of groups. Let's go. Yeah, you can take that out at sunrise and harvest water off plants. Sunset and sunrise. So heavy armor has no water protection, but it's great for combat. But it might mess with your dodge too, you know. Remember, a lot of your abilities as that you just put points into are per short blade, so just FYI. That you may want to be a sword person in the live game, but it's up to you. Do what you want. Yeah. Assassin. Perfect, right? It is. Are you? Did you get all your water out of your the side of the machine? Yeah, not even. It's a pretty heavy streaming schedule. Let's go get in trouble. kind of frisky. So even if there's nobody else over there, we can attack each other. That's it. Ring, ring. Out and about causing trouble. I thought for sure it was going to get me. I was like, well, that's a hell of a way to start the last day, but let's go. Well, it was because you took off before me across the sand and you did your Bendu sprint. And so he was already agitated, but I was 100 yards behind you. And I was like, okay, I guess I better go. Now or never. Boo-boo. I love the way you grab the back seat and you're like leaning off one side, just staring at like. That's great. It's a cool animation. I saw some guys. Let's kill them. Then we'll keep looking for the PvP zone because we have to shoot off one of those navigational arrays to expose it on our maps, which we could do. We can find a high spot. Brought some extra navigation balls. Navigation balls.
Someone's here.
Hey.
I'm coming for you, Scott.
Oh, hey, no. No. You don't get to gang up on the bubble. That's not how this is done. Sons of bitches. Well, technically, they're past learning at this point, so. But I hear you. Let that be a lesson to any of their friends that are watching through binoculars. They're past learning anything, but let their deaths be a lesson. We don't mess with the bubbles. I got blood from one. Maybe two. I don't know. Sorry. I got bloodthirsty. Oh no, I'm being seen. The cops got me. So at some point you're going to be able to dash out of it. And you want to dash, get the hell gone, run, whatever you got to do, because they are McNastos. They're the cops. They get you again? Yeah, you can't stand and fight these guys. You don't have the levels or anything else. Well, I got one. Got two. Are you dead? Vehicle respawn, probably. It's around the corner from where they saw us, so maybe you'll be safe there. I'm being chased by them, so I'm kind of leading them off. I killed two of them. Well, I've never stood and fight them. It's kind of like the agents from the Matrix. You know, like you're supposed to run. But since they were getting you, I was like, well, I gotta go back and help. So. You son of a bitch. They're actually fightable. I've killed 4. Really? Oh my god. Okay, don't worry. I'll get back to our actual bike and come get you. I'm gonna have to, because I don't think you're gonna be running across the desert again. Yeah, I'll come get you. Alright, well, start making your way towards our base, towards the yellow triangle, or yellow diamond. Oh, well, I mean, ideally, if you dropped anything, if you brought money or something with you. But, to get back to your body, I'm gonna have to come get you and then drive back here. We're not gonna be able to... No, they're all dead now. They're all fucking dead. Well, I'm on the bike and I'm riding in your general direction. You're almost 2 clicks away from me, but... We need to learn to put down beacons, I think. So when we spawn 100 yards from where we were fighting, not 2 miles, 2 kilometers. Good luck. All right. I fought the law and the law won. Actually, you fought the law and the law won. I kicked their asses. But I didn't know we could kick their asses, so in my defense, when I ran away like a coward, Where you going? Hop on. You did it. Did you anger the worm again? You're gonna be holding a grudge. I wish this had like a little bunny hop. Like I hit the space bar and do a little jump with the bike. Yeah, a little pop a wheelie or something. I mean, I can get pretty good air, like jumping over natural ramps and stuff, but a little pop a wheelie would be fun. I'm gonna take you back over to your body so you can get up whatever you had on it, since we're here, you know. And then we can do what we're trying to find over here is a way to do another navigational array, so we can see where the PvP zone is, because it'll show up as a little green icon on our map. That's drum saying we don't want to go in there. And we can kill, murder, death, kill. Yes. Can be. Where is your body from here? Can you see it on the map? Am I getting close? Is that another spotlight? Look out! Spotlight! Remember, they're kind of on a track, so if they see us once... Hold around the corner here. Here he comes. Get on the bike. Oh, I'm in the fucking thing! Ah! 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 As soon as you're free, jump on the bike. Damn these cops. Jump on. Jump on, jump on, jump on, jump on, jump on, jump on, run! Oh, I'm gonna die. Fuck the police, and Bubble said it with authority. I am down to like 2 health. Damn, that was tight. Okay. That was. But we did it. We got your body back, or your whatever was on your body anyway. And then we escaped the clutches of the Popo this time. Da 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 da. I'm loving it. Alright, we're in some shade. I gotta jump off and use my heel. Because, oh my god. Frisky even, says Ewok. Yes, quite frisky. Traveling with Luana is never not frisky. Let's put it that way. It's always frisky or frisky adjacent, you know. Actually, you know what? This is a pretty good shady spot. We can find a rock to climb and do that navigational beacon. Let's just do that. Yeah, the trick will be climbing it, but not climbing like into direct sunlight for too long, you know, but we'll figure it out. We got to get up to a certain height. I'm suspecting at least as high as that one to the northeast of us from where we're standing. You see, if you look up, at least that high. But we can try like on the shady side first and see if we're, you know, even close. Yes, we are. Worst case scenario, if we lose shade, we'll jump back down, get on the bike, because you know you don't take the sun damage when you're on the bike. Just the extra water. Probably not. I mean, I just fell, so. Did you find a handhold? Okay. Yeah, so the nighttime has its own share of hazards. Lots of Sardaukar spotlights to dodge and avoid or fight. They didn't have very good loot. Like, I thought they, for sure, they'd have really good loot because they're like the Emperor's, you know, agents, heavies, you know. But they had the same crap as anybody else. Thought maybe I'd get a cool uniform out of it or something, but nope. Nothing. You believe it. Do you have your navigational thing with you? I see it. I'm on the same rock as you. Yeah. Okay, so let's try to fire it and see what happens. Not required height. I need an additional 12 meters. Alright, be that way. 12 meters, my ass. don't see any handholds up there, but... I don't know if we can get 12 meters on this damn rock. It's pretty meager. I'm going all the way around this rock, even into the sunlight, looking for handholds. There is nothing higher than us that I can see that we can reliably get to and hold on to. So we have climbed the wrong rock. Perhaps if we would have climbed the one across the way, but... Okay. I don't know if we can stand on that divot. Let's try it. Ooh, maybe this divot. But will it let me unclimb? Because I can't use that tool until I'm not climbing anymore. No. But there's another thing right here. Alright, I gotta run out of... Make sure you don't fall all the way. I am standing. I'm standing. Alright, so let me see if I can fire it off. And I can. We're gonna... At least on my map, I'll be able to see where the PvP zone is. I don't know if it'll show on our group map or not. Oh, that's funny. There's a giant Sardaukar spaceship flying right over right now. And it says, don't let them see you do this. Okay, survey report for the Western Vermilius Gap. There's the spaceship. It's north of us. Okay, cool. Well, I know where it's at least, so... How come I took damage even though I was wearing my suspensor belt? And I don't have any healing. Yeah, I don't have any healing. Okay. It is. It's a real problem. We do. Don't die. Little bubble cat. Okay. I jumped down. I'm looking for plants. She did it once. She did it again. She did it. Hooray! Over here, I was looking for plants. Alright. I gotta pop it out. I put it away. Bike is out. We are headed for the PvP zone, but we're not... There's a rock right before we get to the PvP zone, and I'm hoping by the time we get there it's nighttime, and we can also find some more plants to make band-aids and stuff. So, it's kind of a strategy. Well, I have 2 now. So, but I'd like to have 10 or so. Oh, this is one of the dungeons. Want to do dungeon? Why am I stuck? I'm stuck! Ugh. I parked the bike like an asshole. You know. Yep. Well, you know what this means. I'm gonna change into my combat gear. We going in a dungeon. Oh, this guy's trying to self-revive. No, 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 no. Not on my watch, pal. Ha-ha! In their faces. No, not yet. Did you? Oh, get blood. I'm completely full of blood. God damn it. It's up to you. It's merciless. Oh, found some bandages. In a chest. Yeah. Alright, well, that's the goal, right? We want to get as much blood as possible. Ideally not right before we go into a dungeon where we can get a bunch of blood, but hey, you know what? You gotta make do with what you got. Nothing's perfect in Dune land. Well, we can drink it too if we run low on water. That was me. I threw it. All right. We're going down these steps. Going into the dungeon. Oh, there's more chests over here. It's mostly just darts. Mostly just darts. More bandages. Good, 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 good. Yeah, we're never running out of darts. I like it that there's only two kinds of ammo in this game. Light darts and heavy darts. Saves so much bullshit though, not having like 40 different types of ammunition. The good news is we're going down into the underground, so it doesn't even matter if it's always sunny in Philadelphia. There's a chest in there with some Servox and other high-end parts for crafting. Is it already full? Well, you can get rid of all your scrap metal. Oh no, don't get rid of all your scrap metal just yet. Make yourself, craft yourself a respawn beacon if you can. Well, we need scrap metal, and I have tossed all mine away, so hold on just a second, I'll craft two. I have an empty slot, so I can loot some scrap metal. There's some up top, so. That way you're not all the way back at that bike if you die. Alright, I'm about to find some here. These fucking cops. I wouldn't put it past Funcom 2 to, like, sick a whole bunch more cops and stuff on us on the final day of the beta. I wouldn't, but I mean, if you want to, that's where we're going eventually. So. But you would have no backup, because I am up top. Some crazy person. Scrap metal, Jesus. How can a whole area just be devoid of scrap metal? That's so insane. Finally. You know how, like, scrap metal is everywhere? I almost had to run home to find it. Kidding, it wasn't really that far, but still. Yeah, that's Derek. He's like, hey, help me out again, please. Okay, can we just trade? Are you in a conversation? Okay, let me know when you're not, and I'll trade you one of these respawn beacons. Hey, Ewok. Did you watch, you watching late last night when Mr. Morp was playing? I can't remember. I was so tired. I was wondering how far he got. Yeah, I kind of doubt it. I mean, he probably got as far as us, but he didn't go through the whole thing. Just to hold still. Private message. No, I want to trade. Oh my God, I want to trade. Am I not allowed to trade with my shield on? It's saying you're busy. Hold on. Oh my God, quit moving. I guess trade doesn't work. Okay, I'm going to drop a respawn beacon for you. How's that? I dropped it on the ground. Drop something else and then oh, you know what, it's not gonna matter because we can't put respawn beacons down here. Well, sure the hell ain't climbing back up until we're done.
I'm unarmed and oh, it's you. Keep your voice down, please. The Cho mercenary. So I retreated. I'm just remembering how competent. Here's what I am proposing. In return, I'll teach. Once again, I am in.
Yeah, you don't need that rock, so it's a good trade. But unfortunately, I couldn't find a place to put the beacon down while we were down here. So. Yeah. Now you would think this would be how he got in the dungeon, right here.
Welcome, visitor, to Imperial Desert Testing Station number 197. I am Station Supervisor Janice
Prince's
Braun,
purple
the
door is
Imperial
locked,
Engineering
so
Corps.
we cannot get in that one.
Yes, this lab has the unique distinction of being headed by an engineer rather than a scientist. Although there are geologists and hydrologists aplenty on our team, our mission requires
We'll have to go
engineering
around.
expertise above all.
Hang a left. There you go. You got it. Hello? Is anyone home? We seek the forbidden slushy machine of evil. I just grabbed that chest. You're mostly full, I guess, so, but there's band-aids in them, so I'm grabbing all the band-aids I can get. And darts. Darts and band-aids. We're gonna have to break you of the Fallout habit of you should have actually
Dr. Verde was right.
putting away
There is
all of the
mercy.
stuff that you have in your bags
Problems
before
and
you go out on an
uncertainty.
adventure so you don't get full so quick.
Our very first bore turned up water aplenty. It was deep, but we initiated a strong flow. We barely finished patting each other on the
Lot of
back when
iron
the
ore
flow
here.
trickled out. The same with our second bore, and our third, and almost a dozen others.
None of the big brains can solve this problem. Check it out. Check it out. Oh, you hit me with that shit. Not get to hit me with that.
Access granted.
There's a water tub over here. Hey, DJ. Yeah, they need a couple of little tweaks here and there, for sure. But it is like my new addiction. Between 3 different characters, I put in 30, almost 40 hours before last night, just in the beta weekend. So I think it's fair to say that I'll be playing it. I just hope that they tweak a couple of little things. The stun lock mechanic needs a little work. I am the DJ. I am what I play. But yeah, other than that, I think it's a lot of fun. We actually, I don't know if you saw, I just looked over and saw your message, so you know what an asshole I've become. But we actually
By all that's holy, Lazaro.
bought the
You
Sardaukar
were right.
today
The water
and
transport
won and
has
lost,
far
but
fewer guards than
we won more than we lost. Did you go through? You didn't get the key card. Yeah, I know. Excuse me. Hey, no, he's trying to revive. Stabbed in the face. Stabitha. Okay, so you missed that door over here with the key card. Yeah. Just outside here and to the left, there's a door, there's a key card. Oh, you got it? Did you get this quest box? Now we're cooking with gas. Well, you brought that shit on yourself. You're a little bit murder hobo, a little bit loot goblin. Yeah, it's all right. That's why we love you. Look at this crazy machine. I love these dungeons. And they're all so different. Like this one, you had to jump down some big hole to get down into. And the first one that we were in, remember, was just like running down this super long ramp. And then there was lots of... Oh God, I'm getting like the weirdest lag spikes today. Oof. We're in like a giant natural cave with a bunch of machinery. What are they doing here? Or what were they doing, I guess? Yes. Yes. Which is why I said I'm looking for the giant slushy machine of evil, because if they found water... That's a heavy equipment. They were digging deep. Oh, I see a door. This must be the one that our... Yep, it's open to us. DJ North says they could see themselves playing this a lot. I don't have it currently spec for that. I could change it. Ah! Stop shooting this guy. What are you doing? You don't get to shoot me, bastard. How dare you, sir? This is a Wendigos. Yeah, it's kind of like a Wendy's, but with monsters. We are looking for prosties, right? I thought we were looking for prosties. I'm looking for prosties. Stabbing for me is just a byproduct of my quest for cool, refreshing beverage.
Beware, Lazaro.
It is the quest. The end in itself.
I went to Mirzabad to spread the word of our water for sale. But while they...
Uh-oh, here we go. Oh. I think so, huh? Knock my shield down. Bastard. I can tell you one thing. These guys are pretty tough. Guy had like a heavy... He was like spec'd for raids in Fallout 76, man. He had like a big old... Those minigun type situations going on. And it knocked my shield down. It did him no good in the end, though, because you murdered him. There's a significant element of murder. Oh, no. No. Yeah, that's what I thought. Now you're dead. are these things? They look like the cops that we fought earlier. They're wearing the same kind of armor. Have they infiltrated the dungeon? Well, picking a fight with us was the wrong move. That was not the play. I'm looting. Like a goblin drinking this water. Goblin. Did you get the water? Alright. A lot of dead. Yeah, well, I think the cops invaded and killed the scavengers who were down here, because these guys are not scavengers. They are not dressed like scavs. Well, but these guys are dressed in, like, combat armor. You know what I mean? Okay, this is the way we came in. There's gotta be another way through here. Kinda makes you wonder if the worms are, like, swimming through the solid rock, too, because we are way underground and I can hear them. Oh, yep, here's another room back here. Hey, oh, there's a machine over here. Oh, and it's making silicon. Okay. I'd make room for that silicon. That's hard to get. Those heavy machine parts. Those are better than any ore. Well, that's true. That's true. It doesn't really matter. Yeah. More guys. Oh, you reveal yourself. Tell me to reveal myself. You reveal yourself. You got us wrong. They're messing with the wrong ones, Luann. See, they just don't know. We're here to stab out their hearts, and they want a fashion show. Ah, I see it. The icy machine of doom. Oh god, it's a guy with a flamethrower. I'm gonna charge at him. That looks painful. It also doesn't look like the kind of thing I want to fight with a shield either. Close. Watch out. He's trying to flame us. Try it. Alright, stop trying to flamethrower me, dude. You got a problem. Look at this. On the other side of the icy machine. And bandage a little bit. That is that. Those guys were tough. Why doesn't this dude with the big minigun drop his minigun? Makes me kind of mad. No, the flamer, I mean, yeah. Nope, no flamer either. I did, yeah. Still, I would have liked a flamer. Yeah, look, they got a big ice cube stuck in a tube. Pretty sweet.
Ask any of the nobles, what is a kirab? A petty bandit, they will tell you. I, Lazaro Fine, am such a kira. As was my father.
Got more water tanks? Look at that. We could top off. Doon, 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 doon. Purple wristband. Bye, Eden. Yeah, there's so much water I can't even drink it all and store it all. Well, all right. There's another guy? You gotta be kidding me. Where'd you come from? This guy was on a smoke break when we killed his friends. Like, I'm not even supposed to be here today, man. It's my day off. I think they came from around this corner. Yep, there's more over here. Look at that. What do we have here? An asshole and his beer. Yeah! Yeah, no PvP in the dungeons. At least not in this zone. In the full game, the giant zone at the end is like almost all PvP, including the dungeons. Space chest. Space chesty. Yeah, take it with us. Yep, backpack. Yeah, Bear. Pizza. I had pizza last night. Pizza. Inspired by you. Well, 3 p.m. Mountain. 5 p.m. your time. Yeah. We're gonna dominate. Join us. Join us, Pizza, and together we will rule the dark side. Yep. Alright, don't go back through that purple door. Come back through here. We're gonna go up the hallway here. I think this will lead us out. Did we ever find Derek's? Yeah, we did. Did you find his, you did, right? I took you back to that room and you got him. Derek's recordings that he wanted. His mimetic tapes. Good to see you, Pizza. Yeah, Bear, I haven't seen you in a bit.
Someone's here.
Oh, no. Stab him in the face. Oh, yeah. Stabby. Some people should be stabbed in the face in Dune. That's just unconscious knowledge. Yeah, definitely the melee is fun as hell in this game. Oh, oh, oh.
Access denied.
People.
Someone here.
Where is everyone?
I got
Excuse me.
Access granted.
These guys never stood a chance. I think we're getting out of here now at this point, so. I don't know which one we came through, so. Okay, we already been. Are you sure? Alright!
Welcome, visitor, to Imperial Desert Testing Station number 197. I am Station Supervisor Janice Braun of the Imperial Engineering Corps. Yes, this lab is the unique distinction of being headed by an engineer rather than a scientist. Although there are geologists and hydrologists aplenty on our team, our mission requires engineering expertise above all. The mission is simple. Find Dune's water. Our scientific colleagues assure us that conditions are right for the presence of a
Run
large
away!
aquifer on this planet. Our
Or as Spin would say,
mission is to
Super Runaway! Spin's awesome. Copy's awesome. I used to watch almost every night for a while there. Pizza and Copy. Which is a hell of a way to eat before you go to bed, but, you know, sometimes you just gotta live like a rock and roll star.
You're back. Good, good. I haven't dared to move too far. I don't think I can rely on my Imperial credentials around here. I knew I could count on you, of course.
Are you really?
Thank you, friend. Planetology is a practical vote. Meet me at my camp in the South Haga.
Cool. Gonna do them one button rotations. Holy, 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 holy. Alright, so here's the fun part. We gotta figure out a way to get out of here. So this is where I'm changing over and putting the Shigawire Claw on my cue. Climbing out. It's the only way to get out of here. So put your Shigawire Claw just straight up. Look up and you're in a big circle that we dropped down in the meantime, in the beginning. Yeah, there's various ledges and stuff that you can get to rest, and you can use your Shigawire Claw from your warrior line to shoot a grapple hook and vault up big spaces, and you do. It's in your warrior line. You just have to go in and change your skills to use the Shigawire Claw. But I'm sure you have it, and if you don't have it, you have access to it because you probably have a couple skill points. Under warrior, which is all the way on the left, or trooper, sorry, all the way on the left, Shigawire Claw is the burst ability under tactical tech. Yeah, you just drag it down to one of your diamonds, one of your active ability bars. And then a combination. No, it goes to the diamond only. You're trying to put it in the octagon, which are abilities that don't need to be activated. The diamonds are the ones that use the Q and the C. Yeah, you aim the... It takes some getting used to if you haven't messed around with it, but you aim it at a thing that you want to leap up and vault over. So, like, if you aim it at the side of one of these ledges, it'll pull you up over where you aimed and onto the ledge, if that makes sense. But it only has, a range. You got to figure out the range specifically and stuff. You can't just... It's not unlimited. And then what I did when I got on ledges like that is I went over to the side and I climbed up around the lip of the next ledge up and got up there. And then used the claw again. So like move forward and climb up that, not there, but the part that sticks out to where you can climb it. If you turn and face clockwise towards 12 o'clock, the other way, you'll see that there's a pillar that comes from the top down through these various broken ledges, and it sticks out a little bit from the side of where you need to get up and around. And you can use that to climb up to the next ledge. Follow what I'm saying? Yeah, I can see you doing it. Good, good. And then once you get up there, turn counterclockwise and run up to this next lip and then look up and you'll see there's a broken piece, and you can use your Shigawire claw to just shoot up there through the broken gap. Or climb, whatever. Yeah, you did it. Look at you go. She's a maniac. That was me throwing a hand grenade at you. Yeah. Keeping you on your toes. No. Get to shoot this guy. Fight. Because there are guys everywhere trying to take their shot. Have a nice day. Because I'm not awake yet. I'm playing on remote control. Must be. I'm faster today than I was the other day. Okay. On the bike. Yeah. We gotta go drop off all of our gear so we can do something like the PvP or whatever, but we're... Well, in the beta, I have no idea. We probably wouldn't hit it, but in the actual live game, the max level is going to be 200. Yeah, so any combination of skills and active abilities, 3 of them. Octagons, there's 3 of those, which are your things that always work. And then all of the passives, which are, very similar to the octagons, except for they're for all kinds of different things. So you can have as many passes as you want. So creating builds from the 5 character classes is going to be a whole thing for that, I'm sure. I love theory crafting, so. Nope. I'm not letting the cops get us this time. That's annoying and boring, and I'm not doing it. Not doing it. We're already fooled. Cops don't have anything good anyway. Had a guy send me a message on Discord yesterday. He was like, "You shouldn't call them cops. They're Sardaukar." And I'm like, "Yeah, the Emperor's secret police with search spotlights." Dude, they're cops. All right, I don't know how to break it to you. I'm not saying you have to do this in real life. I'm saying in the game, they will arrest you or kill you. They're cops. Bruh, they're cops. He was pretty cool about that. He wasn't like one of those, well, actually, guys. You know, he was just busting my balls. But this isn't Grand Theft Auto, Bubble. I do. Yeah. Well, it's not Grand Theft Auto. It's Grand Theft Sandbike. Get a little fallout with the Enclave. Got a little GTA with the cops with the searchlights. Yeah. Well, that'll make it fun. You know, then when I get challenged on the lore, like, well, if you were a real fan, I'll be like quoting passages from the book back, going, nah, fuck you. You show your hands, and then the knife appears in the hand. Stab, stab. Oh, I see that you have an opinion. How nice. In this game, at least in the beta weekend here, it seems to be the language that matters the most, so, you know, I'm not complaining, because I'm depositing all the blood I can. Oh my god, I have so much blood that I still couldn't deposit it all. That's insane. Okay, I was able to deposit all my blood in the left machine. In the right machine, you should, yeah, be able to deposit. There you go. Callous Lodge. I think we need more boxes. I mean, it doesn't really matter, but yeah, but I'm a gamer at heart. I'm not. What are you talking about? Right to the end. I'll go as late as you want, but when you're ready to quit, if you need to go earlier because you got to go to the bank or whatever you got to do, then we'll go out and we'll get eaten by a worm. But I will go as late as you want. I am happy to go to 3 o'clock my time, but you know, your mileage may vary. I'm playing with a Brendan partner, so I'm not going to be like calling all the shots. You know what I mean? She's trying to kill me, you guys. She's nice. Here I am trying to build chests so that we can store our shit. She's killing me, guys. Can you even believe it? She's a natural born killer. Did you make yourself a shield yet? Oh, but the shield will keep people from being able to... Fine. Oh yeah, I suspect you won't be able to get around it. Every time we go into a PvP area, you'll be getting downed in like 3 seconds from a distance before you can even get close enough to stab, and you'll go, I guess I need to make a shield. Well, what do I know? Son of a bandage eater. Yeah, well, go get your plants and stuff, because we're going to take off and go to the PvP zone after our blood gets turned into water. Gotta be some around here somewhere. We'll be alright in a minute. Bless you. I'm doing too. I'm looking for plants for you. Are you sure there's not any in the base? Have you tried making bandages while you were standing in the base? Because they might be in the box. Boy, we're really like... I'm running way far from the base and I'm still not seeing plants. It's literally crazy. Oh, found some plants. Nope. Here, I'll drop them for you. I dropped them. You're welcome. Still looking for more. Yeah, it's like one per bush. Stabby, stabby, stab, stabby. Yeah, so yeah, Bear, I've done like 2,500 hours in Conan, so I'm really into the building. It's similar here, different materials obviously, but the same kind of thing with like tiers of so you start out in the copper area and you move into the iron area. Then you start doing steel, but there's lots of building, and built into the building is a lot of you know, the different crafting benches like in 76 or Conan or any other Ark, you know, whatever. More bushes over here. Luana. In just a second, we're going to run back down to our base, and I'll show you, like, on this character, I didn't try to build an aesthetic base, but I have another character that just did building, where I was trying to get the full use out of the set. But this base is more functional than anything else. But yes, there is building, and you can make some really cool stuff. Cool. This is our motorcycle. figure this is as good a place as any. Good as time as any to top off the water. I'm close, so close enough. Ready to go over to the PvP zone? Yeah, let me run real quick upstairs. Follow me, because I think Yabear's watching your channel, so you can see. Like, this is the basic shitbox rectangle building with the machines for crafting and stuff. But I'm gonna put up a video after the beta's over, like a tour of my base on the character that I use strictly for building, pretty much. They still had to do progression to get to the same area we're at right now, but then they concentrated on building. And like most survival games... Oh, go ahead. Yeah. Right, I just made you a co-owner. Yep. You can do it. Okay. But like most, like Ark or any of the other big survival games, you can cheese progression. Like if somebody joins 2 weeks after all their friends join, their friends could drive them over to where their main base is, give them gear and stuff. But what you won't have, of course, is all the passives and the skill trees unlocked and everything else. So, either, whoa, see that blast of sand? Okay. Probably. Let me make sure I have my shield off. Definitely want it off when we're riding across the desert. Hulsman shields. Summon the worm. It's not good, man. It's not good at all. Now, I've got the back seat on the bike here so that I can drive us around. There's also another module for extra carrying capacity and one for like a jet boost. Drum sand. Where is he? Oh, he's back behind me. We can't see him. That's too bad. We're passing through the anomaly. This is like a radiation anomaly, and there's we're not going to mess with it today because we don't need it to unlock something to go and explore it. But there's some info there that you can get for skill points and other stuff. But it's a radiation and poison anomaly. So the Bene Gesserit class has the poison resistances in their passives. Next stop, PvP. Is there drum sand? Yep, there is. Damn that drum sand. Do you see these giant spaceship in front of us? It's all crashed, like an aircraft carrier looking thing. All of these crashed spaceships, except for the first one that we went to in that first zone, are PvP enabled. some shade. The wreck of the palace. Oh, I see another person in here. They were, I went through the anomaly field over here. But you're right in front of me. Be careful, the other person was right through here, and they may choose to attack you. They may see... Well, it looked like a person because they were jumping over a barrel, and I've not seen NPCs do that. You know, like a big cargo container. This is me. Yeah, I saw them back there, too. Well... This is a place where you come to get loot, but technically this is a full PvP. It's a full PvP area, so we could attack them if we wanted to. See, now you're attacking me. Look at my face, Luetta. That's me. Oh my god. Players are squirrely compared to NPCs. You bored with that already? Players are squirrely. They get out of the way of your knife, like, too easily. NPCs tend to stand just long enough that you can stab them. Oh, get your cutter out. This is your favorite part. Well, one of your many favorite parts. See if I'm right. It's going to be the hinges, right? Wow, this is like a radiation zone too. Huh. Okay. Good to know. Really? I guess we're technically in, probably need a tier 1 or tier 2 cutter. A tier 2 cutter, because the sim cutter is a good tier 1 cutter, right? Is that how that works? Yeah, that's how it works. Oh, and since this is a PvP zone, whoever grabs the chest first is the one that gets it. Yep, there's no sharing in here. I mean, we can share because we're in a party, so you can always drop things for me if you go, oh, hey, you need this. But like if you're running around in here and there's other players from other clans or solo players or whatever, and you get to the chest first, screw those guys.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is
Back
approaching.
inside, back inside. No, before the weather comes through. Like, why stand around outside in it when we can... I'm pretty sure that was an NPC, only because they had a minigun. You think it was a player? Well, if that was a player, they're currently screaming at their screen, what the fuck? Which is hilarious. So
8th day in a row of desanding the engine core.
Shouldn't have been standing with your back to the doorway, man. I don't know what to tell you.
At Higgs borrow some extra hands.
Have some situational awareness or something. I don't go around trying to grief people. Like, yesterday I saw a guy on a video. Exactly. I saw a guy in a video. He kept throwing grenades at somebody's motorcycle until he got it
A
wrecked.
large sandstorm is approaching.
Yeah. In a PvE zone. Because he was like, fuck it, I'm gonna... Yeah, and I was just like, okay, you're cool. You're cool, but whatever. Same kind of energy as the, you know, the bully. Heck yeah. Yeah. Depends on the game. Like, I'm okay at it solo, but like in a clan, like in Conan or whatever, because we used to do a lot of Conan. Mel and I and my kids and stuff, and then just a bunch of friends we had and stuff. We had private servers, and we'd set up like clan wars, where like half of us would be on one team and half would be in the other, and make siege engines and knock down each other's walls. And I've done some solo PvP on the official Conan servers, which is a lot less fun because you tend to get the 3-on-1 kind of thing most
A
of
large
the time,
sandstorm is approaching.
and very little sieging. Did you ever do PvP in WoW? Yeah. Yeah, the Holy Priest probably isn't the... Right. Right. Nice. Wait, I want to try something. I want to try putting the Shigawire Claw on, and then I want to try shooting you with it, because I've heard that you can use it as a weapon. Didn't seem to work. Yeah, it doesn't fire. Maybe because is it registering? Isn't this whole area PvP? I thought this whole island was PvP. That's super lame if it's only inside the spaceship. Well, it depends on their frame of reference, right? It's going to be as big as 76's map, if not bigger. I don't know what the difference is between the Exiled Lands and Conan and 76 is, but it's supposed to be about the same size, if slightly bigger, than Conan Exiles, the main Exiled Lands map. So, yeah. And that's this Haga Basin thing. With Haga Basin South, it's where you spawn in. It's kind of the tutorial area. And then Haga Basin, or, oh my god, the Gap. The West Gap and the East Gap. And then those are 3 zones, the starting zones. And then there's more zones around that, which we can't get into because there's this shield wall that's blocking us in this beta. But this whole map is supposed to be bigger than the Conan Exiles map. And then there's the social maps for the 2 main cities, one for the Harkonnen, one for the Atreides. And then there's a PvP zone map, which can hold 100 players or more, and is orders of magnitude bigger than all of these things combined, but that's because most of it is open desert. And the focus there is to rush it, build forward assault-type bases on the few rocky outcrops that are there, use your helicopters, use your tanks, use your bikes, use your, your teams, and gather resources, hold those resources, that kind of thing. So there's going to be just a lot more area to cover, but that's because the vehicles at the end game include things like ornithopters. So you want to have more area, because otherwise you'd be flying across the map in, a heartbeat, and that would be super boring. So. Don't start with you? Are you sure? I don't think the PvP is turned on. Am I doing any damage to you ever? Well, I got a shield. I'll turn that off for a second. Hit me. Hit me with that laser beam. No. I mean, it looks like you're missing anyway, but... See, you went right by my right knee. You know what you need? You need a sword. You need a sword. Then you can do a big arcing sweep. Yeah. I believe you. Totally. How dare... No, he didn't. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. He did. Well, I think the PvP is turned off. I really do, because this is... We are not able to hurt each other, which makes this whole spaceship thing... Friendly fire is supposed to be turned on in the PvP zones. It's like you gotta watch out. You can't just... Here, let me toss a grenade down on the ground and then stand on it and see what happens. You did get damaged. Looked like. Yeah, you got damaged. Okay. Remember, the slow blade breaks the shield. Well, especially compared to yours. Holding up. I can see the bar going down a little bit, but it's holding up. Let me pop the shield off. No shield. Oh, big worm just went by. Probably need those for band-aids. I'm gonna run out into the middle of the desert with my shield on. With my shield on. Well, if we do that, it's pretty much the end of our day. We're gonna be completely naked. Not Conan naked. No. We'll be in like underoos, but I want to see if I can get one to come and like yell at us. I'm not trying to get eaten. I'm just trying to like, you know, have one come and get a close up of it yelling at us. You know? Damn it! Never a worm round when you want one. What else is close by here? Let's see if we can find a downed spaceship in the desert and try to farm that. My God. That's you're so crazy. He knows we're teasing him. He knows we're teasing him. Good attitude. Look at that. It's like a big oil refinery or something. I don't think I've ever been this far out. Let's explore it. Dying of thirst. How dare I? Yeah, this is like a big facility of some kind. I bet there are guys here. No, you're up there. I'm down here. Hello. Trying to find my way into the facility. Touring the facility and picking up slack. Nice. Yes, I think so. Nope, I'm right. If you turn just to your left, I'm standing right there. Same level as you. She nearly lost me. Blood. Must have blood for the blood god. I don't understand. Where are all the bad guys? But everywhere we go? I mean, I don't see any other players running around except that one time. I mean, I guess, but it just seems odd to me that we aren't seeing any out here on the edge of the map, you know? It's almost like the respawn, whatever controls the rate of respawn, is turned down too far. Not turned up enough. Whatever. What is that? They better, like, get their shit together, because that's not working at all. That wasn't even marginally effective. Yeah, there's a key card around here somewhere. Are you? Yeah, this is kind of a bust. I don't know, man. If I were running a beta, today was the last day of it, I would want it to go out with a bang. Like, I would double the spawns. I found the keycard thing. I mean, people would complain, you know. Oh, you doubled the spawns. Right here. Keycard thing is right here. Get your blue ID badge. Get access to the silent disco. I'll guard you. Okay, I'm over guarding you. You're fine. There's no NPCs here. This iron facility sucks, man. There's little pieces here and there. Found the way in. Still no guys. That is so crazy. It's gotta be broken. There's more ore down on the ground than there is up here in the facility. Facility fail, man. Yeah, this facility's a bust. Should have made her AFK on the back of my sand bike. Then at least that way I could have raced around and tried to get her eaten by a sandworm when she wasn't looking. Go! Oh well. Best laid plans. Oh, she's in the sun. Oh no! Anna, you're gonna burn! Yep, she's gonna burn. She's gonna burn, chat. Mwah, I just don't want to leave her like totally abandoned, but probably wasn't the best place to go for a long AFK. Maybe not. I'm looking at her screen. It's very tiny on my phone, but it doesn't appear that she's got a solar damage indicator on her screens. I am a little evil, Ewok. Just a little bit. Not a lot. You know, the way I look at it, it's like this. Okay? Evil, spelled backwards, is live. We all want to live, right? Oh my god, my ping just shot up to 600. What in the world is happening?
I see someone.
I see someone. Oh, good for you. Put that on your headstone.
Let's
I die. That's what you get. You mess with us. Thought. I think she got lulled into a false sense of security. I should be safe to go for a long AFK. Yeah, you might want to get out of the sun. I don't know if you're cooking or not, but we did get attacked too eventually, so there was a slight attack, but that wasn't much, to be honest. Yeah. It was just 3 idiots and killed one with a grenade. No. Yeah. They were NPCs, yeah. They were coming for you because you were all crouched down, being cute. So you got the key. You can go through this door up here if you want. I went in and looked. There wasn't a whole lot in there, but super boring. This iron facility is not getting a passing grade. Follow me. What? I did not attack you. I did not. I talked about attacking you. I kind of maybe sort of graphically described what was going to happen to you when you finished cooking because you suddenly were in the sun. And then Ewok said that I was evil. Yeah, he said I was evil. And I explained to him, you know, it's not really about evil and good. It's, you know, yeah, evil and good. Ah! Everybody's just trying to live out here, Ewok. Just trying to live, man. It's a tough world. I am absolutely getting pings in that go from 26 to 600. Like weird lag spikes. A little scary. I don't know. Back to the base, I guess? We definitely don't want to, like, do any quest progression as far as, like, those, you know, magic dungeons where you have to do all the puzzles and stuff. Because that would be super boring. Hey. Yeah. It's the same one we killed earlier. Well, I was trying to run straight into it. I thought it would be funny, but well, damn it. Damn it all. We don't want to go there. This is what you'll get when you mess with us. You get ran over by my motorbike. Yeah. But I tell you what, it seems like I'm getting a horrible performance. So let's go find a worm and get 8 and call it a beta. And then I can work on a video this afternoon I want to put out about housing and stuff. But yeah, I think we've kind of found the limit of the fun we can have. The PvP zone was a bust. Hopefully they get that fixed. Perfect. Perfect. Just give me 1 second because I want to pull into the shade here. I want to jump off. And I want to activate my Holzman belt because that'll make driving on the sand even more crazy. All right, I'm ready. I'm ready. You guys are going to bear witness. Can you believe this? Yes. Nice. Okay, we're gonna go. I'm driving us through 2 types of drum sand. And I'm wearing my Holzman belt and it is activated. I mean, it doesn't even get any better than that. If a worm doesn't come now, then I don't even know. Now look at behind us. Turn and rotate your camera. Nice. Wow, wow. We're attracting a worm. Wow, wow. Do the hustle. Bum, 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 ba-dum, ba-dum. We got worm sight. Aw, what did he do? He went over to the other. I'm running him back and forth between 3 different. Oh, there's 2 of them. Oh, we're gonna get tore apart by 2 different worms. They're gonna share. Jabal Ifrit al Janub. Well, we are the Janoobs. Oh no! Got a little cocky. No, wait. You pop in your underoos, and you're standing in like some weird mystical liminal place, probably where somebody's gonna offer you a new motorcycle for the one you lost. If my sources are correct, that's what's gonna happen. Then after that, we can log out. But yeah. Wait, guys, look at my screen. You can see my cool sleeve tattoo. Yeah, because you can never see it when you're in your clothes, you know.
You have been called by him, by Shai Halud, yet you live. This must also be of his will.
Well, you know, my dad.
Shai Halud has taken your soul and found in it no nourishment. Who starves God in his desert?
I do.
Plain words, then. Pay attention. When the worm comes for you, he takes all that you have. Do not tempt Shai Halud. Fear him, or lose all. A fool with a great destiny who is destroyed by God is just a fool. Do you understand?
I understand, Pink Panther.
Yes, except this once. Shai Halud is troubled by your hollow soul. He offers no mercy. What he takes is his. But I am here. I offer you this gift. Once and once only. Will you take this gift? A choice once made
Worm food.
cannot be undone.
And then he spit us out because our souls are
Shai
hollow.
Halud will not allow
I could have told him
such
that.
mercy
Saved him all that
again.
trouble.
Be careful. You have been warned.
My ass is poison! Spit us right out. All right, one more thing before I go. Poison! How does that song go? Isn't that a Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch, or? No, that's Belle Biv DeVoe. Belle Biv DeVoe. That girl is poison. Hell yeah. Okay, so here's the deal, you guys. Before we go, I just want to point out, those that you have already decided that you hate it or you love it, I can't reach you either way. But for everybody else, the game can be pre-ordered in 3 flavors. The $50 flavor releases on the 10th. The $60 or $70 flavor, and I don't even know what, who cares, releases on the 5th. There will be servers being rolled out according to the latest development posts throughout that entire period and well into and past the 10th. So you will not be forced to play on a server with people who've been playing for 5 days and have that much of a head start on you, if that kind of thing matters to you. Personally, I would go wherever my friends are. I don't give a fuck how much of a head start they are, but That's just me. Your mileage may vary. They also have said that they don't like the stun lock mechanic and the way it's working out in this beta, and they're going to be working on it before the game releases next month. So expect some differences and changes in combat and targeting, and especially the stun lock. But other than that, I have had a freaking blast this weekend, Luana, playing with you. It has been killer. I wish we could have found more PvP stuff to do, but I think it's just the nature of the beast. There will definitely be plenty in the full game. So, yeah, me too. But thank you so much for joining me on this journey. Of course. I watched you and Zion Savior and a couple other people do the PvP sometimes when you guys play 76, where you join up and you fight against each other. And I saw how much fun you were having. So when I had an opportunity to get an extra key, you were the first person I thought of, and you said yes. So I didn't have to go looking very far, which was nice. Because, nobody wants to have an extra key and have no one that, I don't want to play that. Dune is lame. Awesome. And thank you for letting me stream with you. That has been so much fun. Anything you got coming up special on the streaming and video front that you want to shout out? Oh, what is that about? Oh, I gotta go and click on that one and make sure that it gives me an indicator when it starts, because that sounds like fun. Oh my God! All right. It sounds awesome. Well, I'm gonna check on that one for sure, and of course, always watching your stuff anyway. So I will be around. I'm gonna be playing Doom, the other D game with one syllable. I put the wrong emphasis on the wrong syllable. I'm gonna be playing that starting on the 15th, I think, and of course 76 and stuff. So yeah. And the most important thing to me, of course, is playing with my friends. That's why I always join on servers that they're on already and all of those things. Um, but I have had a great time being a streamer this weekend. It's been fun. I think I'll keep doing it. So, yeah. Awesome. Yeah, it has. I will talk to you soon.